I've apologized about the mistake that I made. It wasn't my intentions. And, I've been trying to move forward since.
Growing up, I was a huge fan of Dante Culpepper and Randy Moss. Watching them do spectacular things made me a huge Vikings fan, and thus loved the color purple.
Dante fires deep to the left. Moss caught it at the 11, but now he
look at this!
Jamal Williams! Touchdown!
You gotta be kidding me!
So it's no question why I fell in love with Adrian Peterson, a player the Vikings drafted with their 7th overall pick in the 2007 draft.
And this will be a touchdown for Adrian Peterson, his first NFL regular season touchdown.
And Peterson gets in for the score!
And he'll add to that total. Breaking into the open field. And he shoves away one, shoves away another, and blasts his way into the end zone.
Vikings lead the Lions by 7 from the 20-yard line. Adrian Peterson. Peterson comes to the outside. He's across midfield. And he's going to take it all the way. 80 yards for a Vikings touchdown.
Peterson made the Pro Bowl 7 times before devastatingly getting injured in 2011.
Good ankle tackle. Peterson is slow to get up, and in the first half, boy, that is a painful Peterson.
Oh, that's ugly.
About as bad as it could be for Adrian Peterson's injured knee. An MRI confirmed he tore both his ACL and his MCL.
He was like, normally it takes, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, just to lift the leg up. And right when he said that, I started lifting my leg up.
Unlike a normal human being, Adrian Peterson seemed to be superhuman, as he recovered in just 8 months and was back on the field for the opening game of the season.
Goes to Adrian, goes up the middle, leaps into the end zone, touchdown Vikings! Say that ACL's okay. Adrian Peterson over the block. Jarvis Burke, look at the speed of Peterson, shifting gears. He's now the career rushing leader in franchise history with the Minnesota Vikings.
After finishing the season with the 2nd most rushing yards in NFL history, Adrian Peterson seemed unstoppable.
The first person that I apologized to was my son, and that was right after the situation took place, when I realized what had happened.
Hailed as one of the best running backs in football history, Adrian Peterson turned himself in Texas early this morning, charged with injury to a child, reckless and criminal neglect.
ESPN's Adam Schefter reporting that Peterson's 4-year-old son allegedly sustained injuries to his buttocks, thigh, and groin after Peterson spanked him with a switch.
It's the 21st century. You can't be the kid to make them do what they want to do.
That's correct.
Adrian Peterson was reinstated in 2015, within a year of the incident. Why should we be so quick to throw away domestic violence cases of our idols?
42 NFL players have been arrested for domestic violence in the last 8 years. 3/4 of them face no disciplinary action. Just a handful were cut by their team.
After leaving the Vikings, Peterson has just signed with the New Orleans Saints. While almost everyone has forgotten about the incident that happened less than 3 years ago, I ask you to look at these pictures and think about whether you should support an athlete that permanently scarred his 4-year-old son.